Hello class, I welcome you all to this session. This is class 19. We are going to discuss two important discussions, that is accounting treatment of important items. So we had already discussed 8 that should be shown in the income and expenditure account. What are the important items that should be shown in the income and expenditure account? Okay, so in this class we are going to start with the sale of old newspapers. So if amount is received for newspapers, it is a revenue receipt. Okay, so amount paid, that is amount paid for newspapers is debited to the income and expenditure account. It is debited to the income and expenditure account. It is debited. Okay, now sale and amount realized. If you are selling it and realizing an amount, it is a revenue receipt. It is to be credited. It is to be credited in your income and expenditure account. Okay, so by this, I hope that this part is clear, right? The sale of old newspapers, amount paid for newspapers or magazines or periodicals is debited to the income and expenditure account. It's being a revenue expenses. Any amount that is realized on sale, it is a revenue receipt. Okay, now moving forward, subscription. Now this part is important. Okay, you need to pay attention. It is important because one sure question can come from this part. Okay, the probability of asking question from this part is going to be high. So I want full attention here. Subscription. What do you mean by subscription? It is amount paid by the members periodically, so that their membership remains alive. So it is a periodical payment received from the members of the organization. Okay, so subscription received, whether it is pertaining to the current year or previous year or the next year, if you receive subscription, it has to be shown in the debit side. It has to be shown in the debit side of receipts and payments account. Okay, so any subscription that you have received, whether it is for the current year, don't work. Text box. I want to have a text box. Yeah. So receipts and payments account, whether it is received for the current year or next year or the previous year. If it is received, it has to be shown in receipts and payments account. Now, subscription in the current year, whether received or not, subscription that is pertaining to this year. Say for example, this year we have subscription that is supposed to be received, that is rupees 10 lakhs. Suppose we are supposed to receive 10 lakhs, but actually receive only rupees 8 lakhs. Only rupees 8 lakhs is received out of 10 lakhs. 2 lakhs is not received. Now, in this particular column, that is subscription received, in the receipts and payments account, you'll record only 8 lakhs. Okay, but in subscription received in current, whether received or not, so subscription received in income and expenditure account, I meant it is income and expenditure account, you will record rupees 10 lakhs. Okay, so what is this entry? This entry you need to be very clear. What is this? let me make it very clear because it needs conceptual clarity. Okay, so it needs conceptual clarity. So what is the subscription that is supposed to be received this year? Rupees 10 lakhs. But how much is actually received? Actually received is rupees 8 lakhs. There is a shortage of 2 lakhs, which is outstanding, right? Which is outstanding. That is supposed to be shown in the asset side of the balance sheet, which is 2 lakhs. Okay, so I hope that from this transaction you are able to understand what we have conveyed. Rupees 10 lakh is actually what we are supposed to receive. So that should be shown under the income and expenditure account, where subscription is an income because the member is paying to the organization. Subscription is an income. Member is paying to the organization. So subscription supposed to be received this year is 10 lakhs. You will account that here. In which account? Income and expenditure account. But how much is actually received? Actually received is how much? 8 lakhs. This 8 lakhs you will record it in receipts and payments account. It is a receipt. It is a what? It is a receipt. It is a receipt. Now, how much is not received? Which is subscription outstanding. So how much is outstanding? Rupees 2 lakhs. Okay. Now, subscription received in advance for the following years. Say, for example, the person whoever have to pay this year, current year, we are supposed to receive only rupees 10 lakhs, but we had received rupees 11 lakhs. Now this 1 lakh is what? It is an advance. Okay, it is an advance for the following year. Okay, this advance is a liability. It's a liability item. You need to show this in the liability side of the balance sheet. So show this in the liability side. What amount you will show? Rupees 1 lakh. This is a liability because it is not related to the current year. It is not related to the current year. It is related to the following years. Say, for example, it is related to 2022. But we have received this in 2021 itself. Then it is to be recorded as a liability. So once more, let me recap this concept. You need to be very, very, very clear. Okay, so let me one more time recap. Subscription is the amount paid by the members. Is what? It is the amount paid by the members periodically so that their membership remains alive. So that is called a subscription. Subscription received, actual amount that is supposed to be received. Say actually received, not supposed to be received, actually received. If say for example this year we received 11 lakhs, you have to write 11 lakhs. If we are if we have received 12 lakhs, you have to write 12 lakhs. Suppose you received only 1 lakh, then record in the receipt side how much ever you have received, actually received in cash. Okay, that subscription in the current year, how much you are supposed to receive in the current year. Say this year I need to receive 10 lakhs. So that amount alone you will record it in the income and expenditure account as an income, credit side. Subscription not received is like an outstanding income, which is outstanding. Outstanding in a pathone, don't take it to the liability side. It is an asset side because it is a receipt. It is an income. So asset, income which has not come is an asset. Then subscription received in advance for the following year, shown in the liability side of the balance sheet. Then you need to, when it is received in advance, you have to show it in the liability side of the balance sheet. I hope that this is clear. We'll be doing a problem related to this in the next